Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Wednesday, December 14th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. You can watch it at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. We're going to take a quick look now at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. Let's start with the Weather Underground forecast for today. Going to have partly cloudy skies, a high of 53 degrees, low of 38, 10% chance of rain. 3-day outlook. Thursday, clear skies, high of 40, low of 25, 0% chance of rain. Friday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 50, low of 45, 20% chance of rain. And then Saturday, rain is likely, high of 68, low of 30, chance of rain is 80%. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from your Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Wednesday. Construction on a new animal shelter in Tupelo could begin as early as next month. The Tupelo Lee Humane Society held a ceremonial groundbreaking Tuesday. The new shelter will be built on Cliff Gukin Boulevard on property dedicated to the Humane Society in 2011 by Big Oaks Farms. Clearing and grading work on the site began in the summer, a decade after fundraising began for the new shelter. Construction will cost approximately $1.7 million, and that's about how much has been raised, according to Jay Quimby, president of the Humane Society's board of directors. Shelter officials hope to raise another $300,000 so that they can enter the new facility debt-free. The new building will triple the amount of space available from 6,000 square feet to almost 18,000 square feet. That added room will allow for dogs and cats to be housed separately, and there will also be a spay and neuter clinic on site. Since 1995, the organization has operated the current shelter at a building owned by the city of Tupelo on South Gloucester Street. That facility has experienced a host of problems, including electrical issues and defects in the heating and air system. Animal overcrowding has been a problem as well. Tupelo School District principal is being recognized for his leadership. Pierce Street Elementary Principal Art Dobbs was named the Tupelo School District's 2017 Administrator of the Year on Tuesday. He was recognized at the district's school board meeting. Dobbs was selected by his colleagues and Tupelo Superintendent Gerald Loden. Dobbs is a lifelong resident of Tupelo and graduated from Tupelo High in 1994. In 2001, he returned to Tupelo to teach history and physical education at THS. Dobbs coached baseball at Tupelo High and football at Tupelo Middle. He was an assistant principal at Tupelo High before being named principal at Pierce Street in 2014. Dobbs said his goal as principal at Pierce Street is the growth of each and every student. Loden said Dobbs has taken an active leadership role on the district's administrative team. A joint effort will brighten the holiday for a group of soldiers stationed overseas. The veterans of foreign wars and the U.S. Army Reserves worked together to send care packages to 61 soldiers. Members of the 658th Quartermaster Unit of the Army Reserves touched down in Kuwait and Iraq in October. The remaining soldiers that weren't deployed from the unit donated items for the care packages. Post 4057 of the VFW paid the $700 cost of shipping. Sergeant First Class Trampus Harden said the care packages are a gesture to let the soldiers know they are supported. Harden reached out to VFW Post 4057 Commander Tom Ginn to ask for support for the project. The care packages will include items like crossword puzzles, candy, footballs, frisbees, hacky sacks, and more. And in sports, Mississippi State is back on the practice field to prepare for its bowl game, and that extra practice time gives coaches a chance to give a closer look at younger players. One of those youngsters is freshman Jamal Couch. He's part of the future at wide receiver, and he made a favorable first impression with coaches this season. In 11 games, he caught 8 passes for 113 yards, with half of those receptions coming in back-to-back games against Alabama and Arkansas. Receivers coach Billy Gonzalez said Couch's size and strength, he's listed at 6'4", 223 pounds, allowed him to hold his own while still developing proper technique. And Couch is willing to learn. He said Gonzalez's instruction methods have been key to his early success. And Gonzalez said that for Couch, the ceiling is high. Couch and the Bulldogs will face Miami of Ohio in the St. Petersburg Bowl on December 26th. That's it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. We do want to remind you to check out a couple of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal. The Memo, all things Northeast Mississippi, news and entertainment with myself and W. Derek Russell every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can listen to it for free in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. And if you haven't checked it out yet, Monday's episode was an especially good one. We went in depth with William Moore and Michaela Morris about their series on opioid abuse in Northeast Mississippi. Also, we have Prep Rally, a high school sports podcast with myself, Gene Phelps, and Blake Morgan. New episodes every Wednesday, so look for a new episode this afternoon. And you can find that in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at preprally.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. Follow us on Twitter at djournalnow. Give our Facebook page a like as well. That's it for this Wednesday on Newsbreak. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.